Most local businesses panic about not having enough customers. But what if having too many customers is a real problem? And your goldmine lies in just a small circle of true fans. Welcome back to the Marketing Podcast for Local Businesses, the show that gives you practical, proven marketing advice to help you grow your business right here in the UK. I'm Adam, founder of websitedesigners.london. We've helped businesses generate tens of millions of pounds through online smarter design and marketing.
And my name's Josh. I'm the founder of ImproveMySearchRanking.com, a specialist SEO agency. We've worked with over 400 businesses, helping them generate well over £200 million in sales. And today we're talking about a powerful but surprisingly simple model, Kevin Kelly's 1,000 True Fans, and how local businesses like your own can start generating a very, very nice living with this kind of framework.
And just to be very clear, we said true fans, not only fans. So let's start off with the basics. The 1,000 True Fans concept comes from somebody called Kevin Kelly. He's the founding editor of the infamous tech magazine called Wired. A true fan is somebody who will buy anything you produce. They're deeply loyal and actively supportive. Kelly suggested that if you can cultivate around 1,000 true fans who each spend roughly about £100 per year, you could generate a sustainable income of 100 grand a year.
Not too shabby.
No.
But here's where it gets interesting. The numbers don't have to stay fixed at 1,000 fans or 1,000 customers or 100 per customer. The principle is what matters. So imagine you have maybe 500 true fans, each spending £200 per year with you. Again, that makes £100,000 in profit for your business, or income for your business. Or perhaps you have 2,000 true fans, and if they just gave you £50 each, again, you've reached the same £100,000 per year. And as Adam mentioned in the opening, it's a kind of very sustainable way to generate income if you have these real true fans. The maths is flexible. You can adjust and fix how many fans, how many customers you have, and how much they're going to spend to reach your target sustainable income level. The key takeaway is this: you don't need a massive customer base. A lot of businesses are chasing customers everywhere, left, right, and centre. They think they might need 1 million customers to make millions of pounds, but really you only need 100, 200, maybe 1,000 true fans to make a really nice living.
Absolutely. Look, this model could be an absolute game changer for your local business, and we're going to give you 5 quick kind of reasons why we believe that. So firstly, depth over breadth. Rather than just chasing every single customer, every single inquiry, and trying to serve everybody, a local business you can niche down, focus on a smaller number of those passionate customers who come back again and again, who are very loyal.
This model can also help you create a built-in word-of-mouth system for your business. So true fans don't just buy; they talk about your business, they refer you, they bring in friends, their family. They also become almost part of your marketing team voluntarily.
Absolutely. So look, predictive revenue and stability. So when you don't depend on random footfall, so fingers crossed somebody new is going to find me and walk through the doors, so to speak, or one-off customers. So your income, it becomes more stable and forecastable. You know exactly or roughly how many repeat purchases or referrals to accept.
This framework also gives you opportunities for premium offerings. So true fans who deeply care about your business and what you do, they're willing to pay for upgrades, special editions, loyalty subscription services, behind the scenes things, booking classes, events, insider access. I guess initially the fans element, 1,000 true fans, I think he was originally referring to how musicians could do this. So a musician could have 1,000 fans and they could make £100,000 a year, but you can obviously substitute the word fan for customer.
Absolutely. And resilience. So look, in tough times, whether it's an economic downturn, competitor pressure, supply issues, likely your loyal, devoted customers are more likely to stick with you and give you that buffer and a constant bit of feedback loop as well for continuous improvements.
So how can you actually go about doing this yourself? What are the steps that you need to follow to build your own 1,000 true fans locally for your local business. So first and foremost, what you can do is identify who your top customers are as of today. So look at your most loyal customers, who those people are, how often do they visit, what products do they buy, and who's engaging with you most on social media, who's simply complimenting you and your services the most. Write down a list of all these customers and have a think about these top 10, 50, 100 customers you have currently. What makes them come back? What keeps them loyal? And just start there.
Step 2, you create a direct line of communication. So start something like a dedicated newsletter or inside a mailing list or even a WhatsApp group for these customers, and entice them by offering them something special. So early release or early bird or beta version of a new product or service, first dibs on sales or limited editions or loyalty only deals, or even a behind the scenes update.
Next, you can think about personalising the experience for these true fans. So you need to obviously know their names, their preferences, their purchase histories. You can send them birthday vouchers, thank you notes, or just because freebies every now and then to keep them a true fan. Ask for their feedback and act upon it. Make your customers feel heard and closely involved in your business journey.
Absolutely. Tip 4, offer fan exclusive perks. So for example, a members only subscription. Even on social media these days you have a kind of subscriber version. So have monthly coffee boxes or seasonal taster sets, or even early access to new items on your menu if you're a restaurant, for example. You could have a VIP event, so invite them to a preview night or a workshop or a behind the scenes tour. You could have limited edition products or friends only or loyal customer only services. Ultimately, the scarcity and exclusivity increases that emotional attachment.
Tip 5 in building your 1,000 true fans is to cultivate community. So you want to try to host local small events, meet and greets, pop-up collaborations with other local businesses, behind the scenes tours, customer/fan appreciation days. You want to encourage your customers to engage with you and with each other to create that community and share feedback, ideas, photos, stories, basically building your own tribe around your business.
Absolutely. Tip 6, you reward advocacy. So essentially, make it easier for fans to spread the word by referral discounts, bring a friend, refer a friend, recognition for fan of the month. Really helps, and sharing user-generated content on your social channels as well. So when fans see themselves featured, they ultimately will feel closer to your brand.
Final tip is to measure and iterate. So you want to track who your true customers, your true fans are, what they respond to, and how much they value, and how much value they deliver. Sorry, you want to double down on what works. So you want to measure what you're doing currently, see how it works, and do more of what's working, and obviously do less of what's not working. If you find a subgroup of fans who are super engaged, consider giving them even more exclusive access.
Fantastic. So look, let's talk about a real life case study to show you that it works. So imagine this Hilltop Books and Coffee, a small independent cafe bookshop in a mid-sized town. They identified their top 75 customers. They're those who regularly visit their cafe, who always bought a book, brought friends, and plus local writers who held readings there.
They created a monthly Readers Circle newsletter. Subscribers got exclusive early access to author events, limited first run of signed books, and seasonal coffee and new book release bundles delivered to them first before everybody else.
Absolutely. Hilltop, they hosted quarterly insider evenings, which were essentially a small gathering for readers and writers. They offered author Q&As, poetry sharing nights, and a free drink voucher and book discount for attendees.
Finally, they also launched the Friends of Hilltop subscription, a quarterly book and coffee box subscription package, hand-picked by staff with a few surprises, i.e. Staff favourite postcards, occasional handwritten notes, inclusion of subscription discounts on all cafe purchases, and priority bookings for events. So these are just a few examples of ways you could use the ideas from this 1,000 True Fans framework to build a community, to cultivate and build a real strong following, and those true fans are then going to spend more and more money with you and bring more customers to your business.
Spot on. So look, what are some takeaways for you guys? If you want to apply the 1,000 True Fans model over the next, say, 3 months, tip number 1, draft a list of your top 50 most loyal customers. Reach out to them with personal emails or messages. Thank them, ask them a few questions, and invite them into a new insider community.
Set up a simple fan club system. This could be a newsletter, a WhatsApp group, a low-cost subscription box. Keep it super exclusive and super easy to join.
Tip 3, plan at least one customer or fans only event or offer in the next quarter, whether it's a behind the scenes night, a preview, or members only deal.
Finally, track responses and learn fast. Did the newsletter generate clicks? Did the members attend your event? Did your fan club members spend more money or visit more often than your average customers? And just test and measure, adjust accordingly.
Fantastic. So look, thank you very much for listening to the Marketing Podcast for Local Businesses. And do remember, success isn't always about casting the widest net. Sometimes it's about creating a smaller, stronger net.
If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave us a review, give us a 5-star if you don't mind, that always helps. Share it with your fellow business owners, or drop us a DM to let us know if you're trying out the 1,000 True Fans model yourself.
Thanks for listening.